We're going camping for 4th of July, and we've been using this cooler for about a year and a half now. Works great. It's an Igloo 50 quart, but it does eat through some ice, especially when we're going camping for a week long. So we wanted to try dry ice, but it's so hard to find, at least on the East Coast. ShopRite doesn't carry it, Giant doesn't carry it. Finally looked on the web for a little bit, and there's a local chain called Safeway. They're actually very popular down in Virginia. They actually carry it. It's over by the front registers, and if you look at this photo right here, that's what the box actually looks like. There'll be tucked off to the side. Ask any of the retailers there. Usually comes in about 10-pound little bags of ice, and we bought ours today for $1.79 a pound. And I think it came out to like about 8.5 pounds, because the cooler they have, it'll eventually start not really melting, but turning into vapor, so it gets a little lighter. So we got an 8.5 pound bag just to try out and see what it does in our cooler, since we're going camping in 2 weeks. And we've had the dry ice, 8.5 pounds of dry ice sitting in here for about a half an hour, basically just the time it was for it to cool off in the back of the car, because we went immediately from the store, dumped this right into the cooler that was in the back of the car, and came on home for half an hour. And I threw my little temperature probe in here, and the probe right now, we'll show you in a second, is about 2 inches from the dry ice. It is currently negative 28 degrees, the air temperature right there. Dry ice is actually, if you directly touch it, which we're going to do in a second, is close to about negative 109 degrees Fahrenheit. So don't touch it with your fingers if you want to keep them. But supposedly you take the dry ice, which we'll see right here, basically just look like 2 big bricks, and we'll actually put like 10 or 15 in here. Ooh, that's cold. The air is cold. You put like 10 or 15 pounds worth of dry ice, and then you actually grab another 7 or 8 pound bag of regular ice, put that on top of it, and it'll actually keep the ice from melting. It actually extends the life of it. Then we can put our meats down in here on the bottom, since they'll be pre-frozen. It'll keep them good for the duration of the week that we're camping. Then you can throw your vegetables, your yogurt, other regular refrigerables that need to stay around 40 degrees on the top, and they'll stay good for a few days. So when we go camping on 4th of July, we'll make a video for this as we pack it to show you how it works, and go throughout the week as we're camping. So when we get back from camping and we get everything put away, we'll actually make the video up and show everyone. So here's our little tiny probe, and we're going to put it right on dry ice. And you can see right now it's negative 64. I think that might be the end of the probe, because it's bouncing around no matter where I go. But you can see it's negative 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Depends upon where you go. It's, if you go on Wikipedia, it actually says, and actually on the plastic bag that the dry ice comes in, tells you it's negative 109 degrees Fahrenheit. So don't touch the stuff, or if you are, don't touch it for very long, like a half a second, because it will give you frostbite really, really fast. So keep an eye on us for right after we're done camping. We should be back the 2nd week of July